4 murders in one day, bringing the murder toll to 6 on the 6th day of the year. Khrystal Wilson tells us among those killed today is the owner of a preschool and daycare facility in downtown Port of Spain. The suspect in her killing later gave himself up to police.
As thousands of children returned to school on Monday morning on the heels of the Christmas vacation, several little ones had the traumatic experience of witnessing their preschool principal stabbed multiple times in her classroom. Police said Khrystal Phillip was at her workplace, Baby's Preschool, when she was attacked around 7:20 a.m. The incident occurred as Phillip was preparing for the start of the first day of the new school term. The school is located at the corner of Independence Square and George Street in Port of Spain. Police said a domestic dispute might have been the reason behind the attack. A 43-year-old man later walked into the Besson Street police station and surrendered. And shortly after 9 a.m. at Getwell Avenue, Pinto Road, ARIMA, relatives discovered the bodies of 3 loved ones, tied, gagged, and their throats slit. The 3 have been identified as Randy Chunising, his niece Pollyann Chunising, and nephew Damien Chunising. Police said Randy Chunising lived in Canada and was visiting his niece and nephew when he was killed. When CGT News visited the scene, shocked relatives declined to go on camera. They, however, described the 3 deceased as quiet, although they enjoyed liming. They said they did not understand why anyone would want them dead. Police have since identified an estranged male relative of Pollyann as the main suspect in the murders. Khrystal Wilson, TTT News.
And the International Women's Resource Network, IWRN, is calling on men to control their emotions. In a release today, the network, responding to the murder of Khrystal Phillip, who was killed by someone she knew, says the incident might have been premeditated, which has made it even more troubling. The IWRN adds that through their work with men, many have expressed discontent over the lack of safe spaces within which they can ventilate and discuss their emotional and domestic challenges. Even so, the network says this does not give men the leeway to destroy or murder women. 2 robbers who attacked patrons of Sukana Bar in ARIMA on the ARIMA Old Road were shot and killed by an off-duty police officer earlier today. Reports are that a policeman was having a birthday celebration when, at around 1:45 a.m., the 2 thieves entered the bar and attempted to rob its patrons. The 2 men who lived in Bonaire have been identified as Khalil Andrews, also known as Drakes, and the other is only known as Mikey. The officer told the men to put down their guns, but they shot at him instead. The policeman opened fire with his licensed firearm, hitting the 2 bandits and killing them. A woman, Zenith Mohammed from Pinal, was caught in the crossfire and was rushed to the ARIMA Health Facility where she was treated. Financial Intelligence Branch, FIB, investigators have been authorized to seize an additional $2.6 million they recovered from the 3rd Exodus Assembly Church in Longdonville. According to reports, Senior Magistrate Rajendra Rambachan, sitting in Chaguanas, granted the order. Police also received a similar order when Pastor Vinworth Dial tried to exchange $28,046,500 in old $100 notes to new polymer bills at the Central Bank on December 31st. Last week, police officers searched properties belonging to Dial, and on Thursday, they found more cash at the Church Depot Road, Longdonville. Dial has told police that the money were tithes. Charges have not been laid against him. The Proceeds of Crime Act allows police to hold the cash for a period not exceeding 3 months from the date of the order. A magistrate can authorize a further detention of the cash with a total period not exceeding 2 years.